Hello, and welcome to This Week, Those Books, and what a week it is for America and the world. This edition comes to you as the UN Climate Change Conference, commonly known as COP29, gears up in Baku, Azerbaijan. Like everything else in the world, COP29 too is affected by the election in the United States of Donald Trump. Trump's election win is our subject today, specifically two of Trump's men, Elon Musk and Robert F. Kennedy Jr., two of the top contenders for influential roles in Trump's administration. Entrepreneur Elon Musk is, of course, the world's richest man, and Robert F. Kennedy is an environmental lawyer and an anti-vaccine activist. As this week's books show, these two men had dramatically different upbringings. Musk had a troubled childhood and Kennedy an idyllic one, but both are imbued by the spirit of their grandfathers. It's worth noting that what both men read or write, as well as what is written about them, offers clues as to how they might act as key members of the new U.S. administration. So what do this week's books picks tell us about two key members of Trump's inner circle? Our first book is Elon Musk by Walter Isaacson. Published in 2023, this account draws on 2 years of close access to Musk and everyone around him. Walter Isaacson sketches a delicate portrait of the tech entrepreneur who went from a tumultuous upbringing to unimaginable riches and reach. Musk was named for his maternal grandfather, Joshua Elon Haldeman, a rule breaker who left Canada for apartheid South Africa because he felt government was usurping control of the individual's life. Elon was just 3 when his grandfather died, but he seems to have imbibed the Haldeman family's motto, live dangerously, carefully. Musk is described by one associate as a person who feels most alive when a hurricane is coming. The entrepreneur himself confesses that his youthful years marked him for life. Adversity shaped me, my pain threshold became very high. And Musk's first and second wives and his sometime partner are quoted on Musk's inner pain. Our second book is American Values, Lessons I Learned from My Family. This 2018 book is by Robert F. Kennedy Jr. It's hard to see the alleged nutball from media coverage of Kennedy in this charming, rather conventional story. Kennedy has woven his family story with that of America. After all, Grandfather Joe was the first head of the Securities and Exchange Commission. Uncle Jack was President JFK. His father, Robert Kennedy, was killed while running for president. Like Elon Musk, Kennedy appears to have internalized his grandfather's passions, in this case for public service and principled support for community and ethical issues. Kennedy's recent teaming up with Trump, who's openly admiring of authoritarian leaders, is hard to reconcile with the hard words he wrote about an earlier fraught period of history. To quote, "While most Americans have forgotten fascism's dangerous appeal in 1930s America, the era remains an important object lesson today, as private financial powers once again reassert dominion over American democracy." Thank you for listening to This Week, Those Books. Please consider supporting us by subscribing to a paid membership, so that we can keep it freely accessible to our community of more than 10,000 subscribers in 114 countries. If it's not possible for you to upgrade to pay, email thisweekthoseBooks@substack.com and we'll give you full access, no questions asked. Thanks again for your time. See you next week for another This Week, Those Books.